Rupert's good turn for the day lands him in an unexpected adventure in Rupert and the Fishing Rod.
There's a little bear like you've never seen before, who's a lot of fun. Children everywhere grow to love him more and more. He's the number one. There's a million stories to be told of the things that he's done, and he's gonna share them all with you, so come along. Rupert, Rupert the Bear, everyone sing his name. Rupert, Rupert the Bear, everyone come and join in all of his games.
Rupert has been a great help with the shopping. Mrs. Bear thanks him and says he can go out to play now. It's such a lovely day. Rupert feels he'd like to do someone a good turn. He sees a fisherman making for the river and runs to catch him up.
Excuse me, would you like me to show you the best fishing stretches round here?
Mind your own business,
growls the fisherman. He hurries off.
What's the matter with him?
Thinks Rupert.
I only meant to help.
He'd still like to do a good turn, but nobody seems to be about.
Boo,
says a voice behind him.
I'm an Indian,
says Bill Badger.
I've been tracking you all the way from the common.
Rupert cheers up at once.
Well done! I'd never have guessed. Can I be an Indian too? Of course. Would you like my feather? It looks so good on you,
says Rupert kindly.
Look, I'll be Chief Spreading Tree instead.
So the two Indians set off on a hunting trip. They both agree that the bad-tempered fisherman would make a splendid quarry. Bill thinks the chariot is too noisy, so Rupert leaves it under a bush. Stealthy creep they by the river, Spreading Tree and Big Bill Badger. Peer they out to get their bearings. Spy they there the pale-face fishing. Fleetly run the braves to watch it, Pale-face too intent to hear them. Then a bush goes clang, quite near them. The chums were hoping to help him to land that fish. They're astonished to find him gone.
Do you suppose he was pulled into the water?
I don't think so. His rod's still here.
What was he hoping to catch with a hook like this?
He asks Bill. Bill agrees. It's a very odd size and shape for a fish hook. The fisherman is furious at seeing Rupert again.
I thought I told you to mind your own business.
Bill is so startled, he forgets how near the water's edge he's standing. Rupert is quick to the rescue.
Here, Bill, catch!
He calls.
Look what you made my friend do,
he tells the fisherman indignantly.
Serve him right,
grumbles the surly stranger. But he helps Rupert to pull his chum to safety.
What a good thing your hook's so big and blunt.
Yes, it fitted round me like a life belt,
says Bill.
Will you be off?
Roars the fisherman, angrier than ever.
Stop snooping where you aren't wanted. Come on, Bill. We'd better get you home before you catch your death.
And they make for the spot where the chariot waits. On the common, they catch sight of Constable Growler, talking to their friend, Sailor Sam.
Don't stop,
pleads Bill, teeth chattering.
I'm cold.
But Constable Growler and Sam have something important to say.
You talk to them. I can run home from here. It isn't far.
Are you sure?
Rupert is worried. but Bill's already on his way.
Thanks for pulling me out.
He calls. Constable Growler wants to know if Rupert has seen any strangers in the district. Some of Sam's valuable souvenirs from foreign parts have been stolen.
My precious ship in a bottle, too,
laments Sam.
The case is very baffling indeed.
Rupert tells them about the fisherman and his strange behavior.
This calls for investigation.
And Sam agrees. Rupert shows them the spot where the bad-tempered stranger was fishing.
Oh, no, he wasn't. There are no fish in this stretch of the river.
Well, he did have a funny-shaped hook,
says Rupert.
What would he have used it for?
We'll make one of our own, and then we'll find out,
says the constable. In no time at all, Sam has made a kind of fishing rod. Almost at once, he makes contact.
That happened before,
Rupert exclaims excitedly. As Rupert is the smallest, he's allowed to explore first.
I'll be right here,
Sam tells him.
You shout if you need me.
I'll let you know what I find,
says Rupert. He hardly notices the empty sack at the cave entrance. He goes inside. Before he has a chance to tell the others what he's found, he finds himself a prisoner. And he's not alone.
You again,
snarls the angry fisherman, sinister in the dim light. In his fright, Rupert nearly falls over another sack, full this time. He recognizes Sam's precious ship in a bottle.
Put that down or else,
growls the fisherman threateningly. Rupert realizes that he's alone with a wanted criminal. Just in time, he stops himself calling to the others for help. Rupert resolves to play this on his own.
Why do you keep following me about?
Barks the burglar.
Go on, why?
I'm very sorry,
says Rupert, pretending to be more frightened than he is.
But I got lost and came in here by mistake. I only wanted to do someone a good turn. Honestly,
he finishes, as pleadingly as he can.
A good turn, eh?
Says the burglar thoughtfully.
Well, since you are here, sonny, you can do one.
Oh, goody,
says Rupert, hoping he sounds keen and eyeing the enormous hook with dread.
We won't have no running away, see?
Says his captor.
Now then,
he goes on,
you're smaller than me. I want the loot from this sack here put into that sack out there. Understand? Out you go and no funny business,
the burglar tells him.
I'll hand you the bits one by one.
Meanwhile, Constable Growler and Sam are wondering where Rupert's got to. They're so pleased to see him safe. Sam is alarmed at seeing the hook round his waist, but Rupert won't let them help him. Constable Growler realizes there must be a reason for this. At last, they hide as Rupert wants them to.
Ready?
Grunts the burglar.
Ready?
Rupert assures him. The transfer begins. Sam can hardly believe his eyes. One by one, his possessions are restored. When the operation is complete, Sam can scarcely wait to reclaim his property and set Rupert free. Constable Growler wisely stops him. He knows Rupert wants to finish the job on his own.
I finished,
Rupert tells the burglar brightly.
About time,
is the ungracious reply.
Can I go now?
Rupert asks innocently.
You're joking,
the burglar sneers.
And run around telling tales?
He starts to go himself.
You're staying here, my lad.
And you're coming along with me, announces the constable with satisfaction. Sam helps Rupert to safety, and they both go home for tea. Good gracious me, what an exciting afternoon. Well, they do say one good turn deserves another, don't they?
Rupert the Bear, everyone sing his name. Rupert the Bear, everyone come and join in all of his games. Rupert the Bear, everyone come and join in all of his games.